What's up guys, Nolan here with a couple ideas of when the wipe date actually is. To be clear, nothing is confirmed completely from BSG, and the only really solid information that we have to go off of right now is that the wipe is actually soon, maybe a week to 10 days at most, since we seem to now be getting daily events consistent with pre-wipe events. And we know that BSG are trying to keep pre-wipes much shorter these days, so if they're going to start doing daily events, then it means the wipe is not too far away, a week to 10 days at most. Now for the new information that we have today, TLDR, we found a connection that happened almost exactly the same way last wipe to the possible date of the wipe being either the 23rd, 24th, or 30th. Unfortunately, we can't come to an agreement on which makes more sense, so I'll explain them all and let you guys decide. Either way, we believe the wipe will happen either on the 23rd, 24th, or the 30th. So if we get another event with a clue that points to any of those dates, we're going to take that as a confirmation. Also, if it just escalates to the trader sale or something as equally crazy, then we'll take that as a sign for the 23rd or 24th because it is so soon. And events like those usually mean the last day or two. Unfortunately, since BSG will not give us a date, this is the best that we have. I'm assuming we'll get something tomorrow, which will paint a much clearer picture given the time frame, especially of course if it does again point to any of those dates. Now for the longer yet still pretty short story, if we look at last wipe when we got the exact same Abdolbo's pre-wipe event, or at least almost exactly, since the stats for the stim is different this time, we need to start off by remembering that the last wipe was on December 12th, aka 12/12, and you might notice the connection to a few of the numbers that showed up on the stim at that time. If you took those numbers and added them together as seconds, then added that to the day of the event it started on, then it came out to almost the exact same time that the patch was uploaded on the exact same day, 12/12. So it's really clear there that BSG teased us with the real date of the patch in these numbers for the stim. Also, in case you forgot, the events that followed up this one also had other clues that pointed to 12/12, including Nikita just straight up saying we already know what the date is for the patch, which the patch was 12/12. So we know that they like to tease with these events. Now for the event today, the numbers for the stim have changed, except there's some discussions inside the Sanctum of Soon, aka where the Sons of Soon talk, around which we should pay attention to. So there are three separate theories with three separate dates here, again the 23rd, the 24th, and the 30th. If we take the numbers and add them the exact same way as last wipe, then it does seem a bit too soon, but it would come out to being this Thursday the 23rd, which we'll circle back to. We've also taken the 3006 and added it to the 1800 and the 50 to get the new number in seconds. The reason why is because they are what sticks out the most, and it is a bit boring to do the same exact thing twice, so maybe they changed it up this time. If you take those added numbers and turn that into seconds and do the countdown just like last wipe, then it comes out to the 24th of June at 11:30 p.m. So the theory there is either that's the day or the time that the patch will actually be uploaded, since that's what happened last wipe, in which case if that is what happens, then that pretty much makes the actual first day of the wipe the 25th, because that's so late on the 24th. I don't really like the math and timing on this one personally because I think it's too soon, but it's completely possible given that it's so similar to what happened last year, and maybe they decided the numbers wouldn't work in game in terms of balance for the stim if they did the exact same thing as they did last year, so they decided to do it this way. With the last theory being, it's possible that the extra negative effect from the stim is just a straight up date, which would mean June 30th because it is 3006. Pestily has been very good with completely random guesses lately, since he was able to guess that that arena reveal was the arena reveal, even though there was so many other things happening around it, while the only thing that pointed to that being a possibility is that it could have been ready to tease. So maybe he's got a hidden talent there with being really good at guessing this stuff, and he is guessing that it's next week, so I'm going to go ahead and add that with the June 30th theory. To wrap these things up more clearly, if we added the numbers the same way they added up last wipe for this stim event, it comes out to the 23rd this Thursday. Coincidentally, if we add those numbers up the same way and then also subtract the 3006, it also comes out to the 23rd, since you know it does say minus 3006 there, so maybe we should minus the 3006 from the same way we did it last year. If we change it up a little bit to include the random 3006 but not subtract it, then it does come out to 12:30 p.m. on the 24th. Then if we just straight up use the 3006, that comes right out to June 30th in the way that Europeans use dates, which is day then month. So either the 23rd, 24th, or 30th. Going forward, if we get a significant escalation tomorrow, like the trader sale or raiders or rogues everywhere, then I'm putting my bet on the 23rd, since it's so similar to what happened last year. If it's an event that doesn't end up changing too much, then I'll be leaning more towards the 24th, 25th theory, since the time that it came out to was so late on the 24th, the upload might be meant to be ready for the 25th. Plus, that is a Saturday. I do not remember the last time they've wiped on a Saturday, if at all, especially not during the current numbers that we have in game, so maybe they want to see what a wipe on a Saturday will look like, where everybody should be able to play. Then last but not least, if we take that random 3006 at face value, then it points to June 30th. Whatever events come next, I'm assuming there will be more clues to point us in the right direction and narrow this down, as that is what happened last wipe. If not, then we know for an absolute fact that BSG purposely threw us off the trail in terms of trying to figure out a date, because there is just no reason to have these numbers come out to what they do otherwise. So they're either clues to a date or a troll. We should for sure be getting a new event tomorrow, so I will update you guys again once we have all the info on it. Until then, have fun with the stims. Quick plug here for the Pray for Wipe and Sons of Soon shirts and hoodies. Link below if you like what you see. Thank you guys for the support. But for more Tarkov news and content, follow me on Twitter or check out these playlists here. If you like this video, then you know the drill. Please subscribe. I really appreciate the people who do. If you're looking for people to play with, check out our Discord. Links below if you're interested. Otherwise, I hope you have a nice day. See you guys.